Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you guys. And it is getting pretty bizarre. I say that every time, and every time I am correct. Yeah, so last time we got to know, I feel like we got to know Jojo a little bit better. We got to see stands in action a little bit more. We got to meet this new character. I hope I'm saying this right. Kakyoin? I hope I'm saying that correct. If I'm not, please feel free to correct me. And there's just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on. I'll briefly get into, you know, some of the things that came to my attention after and just kind of like where I'm at now that it's a week later. So before I do that, I do just want to say if you are joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. And yes, guys, you could probably hear I'm super congested. I will try to keep the sound effects to a minimum. I am getting over a cold, so bear with me. But yeah, guys, last time was really good. I'm really enjoying how we're using stands, and like, I already kind of knew getting into it because I know so many other anime take from this, show and are inspired by the show. I already kind of had a feeling getting into it that it would be one of those things where it's really all up to your imagination, like how you can use it, to what extent you can use it. And one thing that I feel like they drove home last time was it's not how strong it is or whatnot. It's really all how you use it. It's your strategy. It's how well you know, like, your own abilities, basically. And as we can see, you know, Jojo's still pretty new to all of this and maybe has a ways to go on, like, knowing what is going to be the cause and effect of how he uses his stand. The scene with the nurse was just horrifying. It was really like, it's horror stuff, you know? And like, at this point, it's still not the weirdest thing we've ever seen, but still though. So how are they gonna explain that like the nurse just like stabbed a kid in the eye? You know what? I'm not gonna ask questions. But I do feel like we got to know Jojo a little bit better too. Jojo seems like the type who is a little bit sullen, but people are super attracted to that and always making a fuss over him, which probably does not complement his personality very well. So it's just kind of funny to watch. We did kind of see the nicer, softer side, I feel like, of Jojo. It's definitely there, and like even from the beginning, like you guys pointed out, hey, you know, he did get locked up so that he wouldn't hurt anybody. Like, he is good, you know, and even some of the examples that they gave of like people he had beat up, it was like kind of like he was trying to serve justice kind of thing, not so much just like being a bad kid or being a, you know, like a troublemaker or anything like that. And we even saw him being a little tender with his mom at the end, like, make sure you get some rest, you're looking a little pale, and the mom was just elated. So, you know, maybe their whole, like, dialogue is just kind of like an affectionate thing between the two of them, I don't know, you know, like, you know how sometimes you see a friend and you know, you'll call them, you know, it's just kind of an affectionate but a little bit derogatory name, I don't know, maybe it's like that, but that certainly was jarring to me at first, but I'm getting to know him better now. So yeah, guys, of course we still have all the stuff going on with Dio, all that goodness. Oh, Dio, why do you have to come back? I'm just like, that still bums me out. Yeah, at the same time, I'm excited because you know it's never not going to be entertaining when Dio is around. Like, you could say many things about Dio. He is not boring. He is never boring. So it'll be interesting to see where this all goes. But then at the end, they were like, oh yeah, I found the reason why he was like doing what he did. And I'm like, wait, was he being controlled, or was Kakyoin being controlled? Like what exactly is going on? So, cause you know, it makes sense that Dio would like have minions and everything. He always has had minions, so why not? So yeah, guys, I'm very curious to see where it's all going. Without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to the next episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Let's do this. Flesh Bud. It's worse than I thought. Flesh Bud. Gross. It's like pooping things into his mind. It's disgusting. Oh. What if we found someone with a stand that could do it? You know, like how in Hunter x Hunter they had the Nen exorcist? You what now? And you live to tell about it? Do tell. Oh, he's just right there. Okay. So we really met him. Strange sensuality. Oh, and he wants to know more. No. Put the tongue back in your mouth right now. I don't want to hear sensual and see your tongue in the same 2 minutes. Whoa. If he had been anyone else, that probably would have worked. He was prepared. Yeah, I feel like anyone else would have. So it's kind of a death sentence anyway. Oh, are you planning on doing something with your stand? That's what I was saying. Like, somebody used their stand to do it. Okay. What do you mean? Ick! Holy crap. Ew, no! It's, oh god, it's making its way up his body. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, he wasn't kidding about the precision. Oh, so close to your brain, Jojo! Nice. Oh, did he just use, yeah, he just used Hammond Overdrive! Hammond for the win! So is Kakyoin gonna be your friend now? Maybe he'll be your friend. Because he's secretly a good boy. Holly knows it. She's like, he's my good boy. Yeah, we all know. We all know. Your mama knows. Mama knows. Okay. Joseph. Oh, no kidding. Cool. Yeah, but... Oh! She's gonna ignore you. She's gonna ignore you. That's really cool. I love that. I don't answer to Holly. I'm not Holly. Yeah. Call her Sika. Uh-oh. Don't tell me there's something wrong with her. He's like, where's my goodbye kiss from Mama? I don't like this eerie music that they're playing. Menacing. The spoon is being menacing? I'd believe anything you told me in this world. If you told me a fork was a serial killer, I'd believe you. It's a bunch of, okay, alright. Oh, we got some No! No! She dead? She's alive. She's alive. Oh, no, don't tell me she's got a fleshy spider thing. What? It's like Ivy and what? It's a stand. So she's got a stand too? Her stand is hurting her, maybe because she can't control it? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. She's very gentle. Oh. But it's something in her. If we can help her to control it. Can you remove a stand from somebody? Is that where we're going to do a standectomy? Oh. And he's upset too. He's like, my mommy. He's really upset. He's super upset. He's super upset, and Jojo gets it. No, come on. She's not. Moms are pretty powerful. I think she's stronger than we're giving her credit for. He's like, let's do something. Let's do something. They're both upset. They're just dealing with it differently. Oh, awesome. Okay, nope. So we're... How long do we have to do that? Hours? Days? Oh? How's that? Oh, can we... Oh! Whoa! Oh boy. Stand is pretty powerful. Like, really powerful. It's a familiar fly. Really? So, like, you can't just have a stand. Yeah, it's like vines. Ugh. Well, guys, we gotta do something. 50 days, okay. She doesn't know what's happening. Oh, let Daddy brush your teeth. Oh, are we doing spirit photos while we do that? Look at Daddy taking care of you. Oh. Papa! Let's not have Papa do that one. Yeah, he's really worried. She's really not feeling well. They're all putting on acts to protect each other. I can't handle it. Oh, she is aware. She was aware. She didn't want to worry them. Niall. Okay. Oh. Welcome to the Jojo Bros. Consider it a thank you. We're all rooting for you, Holly. Hang in there. She's very sweet. Aww. Aww. Her sweetness just inspires others around her. Oh, hey! Okay, what are we naming? Just pick any card, okay. The star. Oh, makes sense. Joestar, Stardust. Star Platinum's a pretty sweet name. Hermit Purple. Spirit Photos. Got it. Magician's Red. Hierophant Green. Long distance manipulation. Okay. Oh, look at this crew. Let's go. What? You can take spirit photos too? Don't tell me he wanted to bring them to him. He just felt something. Oh, I guess maybe we knew he was looking at us with the spirit photos too. Maybe they mentioned that. Oh, I see the fly. The fly is in there. Oh, man. A fly on a plane. Scary thought. Being stuck with a fly for so many hours. Oh, guys. All right. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to put this out there. I think that Dio did this on purpose to get them to come to Egypt. Because they're like, yeah, for whatever reason, he's not leaving Egypt. I don't think he can leave Egypt. But he's going to bring them to him. So he probably jump-started Holly's stand. Can he do that? Or maybe he doesn't have control over that. I don't know. Because it kind of sounded like the stand manifesting was more a byproduct of like the will of Jonathan being felt down through the descendants. So maybe that didn't have anything to do with Dio. But I do think he wants them to come to him. So Holly's stand is manifesting. It's hurting her. It's killing her. We have less than 2 months to deal with it. We've assembled a crew. We have doctors from the Speedwagon Foundation, which, Speedwagon, to this day, you are helping us and your legacy lives on. And I love you, good sir. I hope you are just resting in peace. I hope that you are enjoying heaven, good sir. But yeah, so again, getting to see that Jojo is like legitimately concerned, and notice the absence of his mommy's kiss goodbye. So I think, can we just assume that he is just a big tough guy who's a sweet, like, boy who loves his mama on the inside? Can we just assume that? Of course, Joseph is much more like on the surface and is like, no! And Jojo was like, what are we gonna do about it? They're both upset. They handle it in different ways. It's funny, like, each person in this family is just, like, totally unique from the other. Yet they kind of have, like, this running thread, quite literally, with the idea of the stand, but also, you know, like, I saw that with Joseph and Jonathan, too, that, like, they were so different, but, like, some of the traits were still there. Oh, dang it, guys. Dio. Friggin' Dio. Friggin' Dio. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, we also got a name for Jotaro's stand, which I really like, and they did like a nice little review of everyone's stands so far and what they do, which I really appreciated because I feel like they briefly mentioned it and they've showed it, but it's nice just to kind of have the stats out there, a little Pokédex of stand knowledge. Always appreciated. Oh, man, guys. So, and Kakyoin, so I was wondering about that, like, if he's really being controlled. And it's an interesting way of being controlled, too, because it's not even like, you're my automaton now, you carry out orders. It's like draws out the part of you that would be attracted to whatever that person had to say. So it's almost kind of like feeding on your own traits or emotions or whatever, but manipulating them. Which I gotta say is much more interesting than just, you know, plain old, you know, mind control. Like, oh, you're a zombie and now it's, you know, you're just a puppet and I'm just pulling your strings. The way that they describe Dio is just like this. So Dio, I feel like in the last two parts was kind of this, like, he was kind of this almost sort of like mad scientist level, like, he was a monster. And in this one, I can see they're trying to play much more on his, like, kind of the way that Dracula had this, like, evil charisma about him. Excuse me. I can see how they're playing on that much more. But let me tell you guys, you are not going to bring that in my house and say that he is sensual and show him with the tongue. No. Not having that. Dang it, guys. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Let me wrap this up so you don't have to listen to my raspiness. Great episode. Definitely giving a little bit more insight into stands and how, like, not everyone can have one. Some people won't be able to handle it, blah, blah, blah. And now we have our mission. Now we're off. We are off. So, all right, guys, excellent episode. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to see more. Definitely feels like a little bit of a different tone, this arc. But I'm really enjoying just seeing all the creative things that they're doing with kind of all this new world building and getting to know these new characters. And we still got Joseph, which is great. It's a really nice segue. So, all right, you guys. I can't wait to see more. I'm hoping for the best. I don't know. This typically does not go well when we go and confront someone. Like, I feel like we're going to lose someone. I don't know who it's going to be, but I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please don't, guys, we're going to see Dio. If you think I can do this on my own, you have greatly overestimated my ability to put up with Dio. Please be sure to join me next time. I will need you, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.